We will be going over the summary for Choose Yourself. Be happy, make millions, live the dream. Success comes from continually expanding your frontiers in every direction, creatively, financially, spiritually, and physically. Always ask yourself, what can I improve? Who else can I talk to? Where else can I look? In this new era, you have two choices: become a temp staffer or become an artist entrepreneur. Rejection, and the fear of rejection, is the biggest impediment we face to choosing ourselves. What you need to do is build the house you will live in. You build that house by laying a solid foundation, by building physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. The only truly safe thing you can do is to try over and over again. To go for it, to get rejected, to repeat, to strive, to wish. Without rejection there is no frontier, there is no passion, and there is no magic. There's the saying, time heals all wounds. This is true. But we can control to some extent how much time it takes. Only think about the people you enjoy. Only read the books you enjoy, that make you happy to be human. Only go to the events that actually make you laugh or fall in love. Only deal with the people who love you back, who are winners and want you to win too. Every time you say yes to something you don't want to do, this will happen. You will resent people, you will do a bad job, you will have less energy for the things you were doing a good job on, you will make less money, and yet another small percentage of your life will be used up, burned up, a smoke signal to the future saying, I did it again. The only real fire to cultivate is the fire inside of you. Nothing external will cultivate it. The greater your internal fire is, the more people will want it. Harry Bernstein was a total failure when he wrote his best-selling memoir, The Invisible Wall. His prior 40 novels had been rejected by publishers. When his memoir came out, he was 93 years old. A quote from him, "If I had not lived until I was 90, I would not have been able to write this book. God knows what other potentials lurk in other people, if we could only keep them alive well into their 90s. Being an entrepreneur means you're going to create something in a way that a customer can't get anywhere else. The silence is the only place your creative ideas will come from. Only hire someone you wouldn't mind sitting next to on a plane ride across the country. The only skills you need to be an entrepreneur are the ability to fail, to have ideas, to sell those ideas, to execute on them, and to be persistent, so even as you fail you learn and move on to the next adventure. You don't have to come up with the new thing. Just do the old thing slightly better than everyone else. The way you get good ideas is to do two things: read 2 hours a day and write 10 ideas a day. By the end of a year, you will have read for almost 1,000 hours and written down 3,600 ideas. Surrender to the fact that you can't control all of the events in your life. Understand how the products are made. Make a product that you would use every single day. You can't sell it if you personally don't love it. If you have something that's worthwhile, you can't be afraid to cold call. They need you more than you need them. If you want to be successful, you need to study success, not hate it or be envious of it. If you are envious, then you will distance yourself from success and make it that much harder to get there. Often the real reason someone buys from you is not for your product, but for you. Every day, read chapters from books on at least 4 different topics. Write down 10 ideas. About anything. It doesn't matter if they are business ideas, book ideas, ideas for surprising your spouse in bed, ideas for what you should do if you are arrested for shoplifting, ideas for how to make a better tennis racket, anything you want. You don't ever have to look at these ideas again. The purpose is not to come up with a good idea. The purpose is to have thousands of ideas over time. To develop the idea muscle and turn it into a machine. We only ever remember the things we are passionate about. Honesty is the only way to make money in today's world. Gandhi said a no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. In life, you will always have 30% of people who love you, 30% who hate you, and 30% who couldn't care less. Pretend everyone was sent to this planet to teach you. I hope you enjoyed this book summary. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell.